Sultan is running high on confidence. As I said, he's been the driving force of Sultan Warriors Baramulla. Not only here at General Bipin Rawat Stadium, but whenever he plays in those outside district games as well. He has been a terrific player for them. He's been a great find, and he will be bowling his first from the highway end. His first ball over the stumps, he goes to Muntazir, and Muntazir was trying to go down the ground. Gets an inside edge. Again, Muntazir is a lucky man. Inside edge, then onto the pads. It rolls on the onside. Will get a single. It was a gentle shape coming back into the right-hander. You know, it's a brand new ball, and Salman has got all the skill set. He can move the ball both ways. That was a fantastic ball, and Muntazir is a lucky man. Fortunate that he got a little tickle to the ball, then onto the pads in the meantime. He gets the single, takes the score to 8 without loss. It will be really tough for us to pick all those comments because we are getting those comments in numbers. In the meantime, Salman gets ready. He's got a brand new ball in hand. He needs that slip in place, and he can move the ball both ways as he goes over the stump. Sabat chips it in the air, but well wide of the fielder. The ball rolls away down to the mid-wicket region. Good running between the wickets, sprinting across the turf. They have completed that second as well. And Sabat with that brace moves on to 7, takes the score to 10 without loss. And though Asim Bashir was swooping onto the ball, he was electric, he was quick there. But the batters, the running between the wickets was superb. Rathar Ishfaq, yes, they are playing at Bijbihara Premier League, but they have their second team playing there, alternate team playing there. This is district level team participating here in CPL 2025. Next ball, Sabahat punches on the up, couple of bounces to the fielder. There is no addition to the total. It's still 10 without loss. Second over of the first innings in progress. Sultan Warriors, after winning the toss, they invited Varmul Victorianz to bat first, and they will be chasing today, and now will be trying to restrict to the side. And a 150-160 next ball. Again, Sabat nicely punches that one away. It sounded good off the bat, but he cannot beat the fielder. And the plus point for Varmul Victorianz is that Said Sabat is carrying that red-hot form. The first game he smashed at a century, and second game he was out on 80s, and today he started really well with that terrific boundary against Akib Dar. Salman goes again, Sabat punches that one away, but finds the fielder at backward point. Mursaleen was the man. You know, it's very important, you need to find those gaps on offer. That offside area has been cornered off. We have short third man, we have gully, we have backward point, cover and extra cover inside the ring. And Said Sabat needs to thread those gaps. He needs to pick those gaps. It's 10 without loss. He got the final ball of over number 2 coming up, and Salman has been really good with his lines and lengths. He's bowling with good control. The final ball needs to finish well, and a slower delivery outside off stump. Said Sabat has his eyes on the ball, lifts his bat and lets it go to the wicket keeper. We're done with 2 overs. Varmul Victorianz has been a cautious start, has been a careful start for them. 10 without loss. Sabat on 7 of 7. And Muntazir is just holding his horses, knows that the kind of destructive batter he is at the top of the innings. But today, as I said, he knows the responsibilities he has got on his shoulders, and he has been patient. He has been trying to get his eyes in, to get his feet in first. And we all know what he can do when he is on song, when he gets well set. He's a terrific striker off the ball. Lun Wasim, Sahil and Mohammad Imran are the part of live broadcast. Dear brother, it's a pre-quarter final game, and the viewers were demanding the playing 11. I am absolutely sorry for that. I don't have those facilities available to bring you the playing 11, but I will try my level best. It will be Akib Dar to continue. First ball of his second over, he goes to Muntazir, and Muntazir jumps on the toes, guides that one on the offside. There was a miscommunication between the two, and Abid Peer at point makes a fumble. It allows the batters to cross for a single. There was a slight miscommunication, misunderstanding, and Said Sabat was charging in for a run. And even though Muntazir was already halfway down the wicket. Had Abid Pir picked the ball cleanly, had he fielded it cleanly, it could have been a big trouble for Saeed Sabahat. But at the end, everything ends well and they steal a single. Akib Dar goes to Sabahat, and there is a gentle pace and bounce on that. So Sabahat just goes off the back foot, pushes that one away. There is no addition to the total. Absolutely, Lun Wasim, Dara Fan is the part of live broadcast, and Lun Sahil as well with Roof Mushtaq. It's 11 without loss at this stage. Varmul Victorians are just holding their nerves. They have been patient, not trying to attack the bowlers, as Salman and Akib Dar are leading the pace attack. Once again, beautiful drive on the up, and goes down to mid-off where Asim Bashir fielders. That was a wonderful shot again. But as I said, it's very important. You need to find those gaps. You need to pick those gaps. Otherwise, there could be a lot of pressure on the batters, because you play those shots very well, you time the ball well, but you don't find the gap. That's why the batters try to go for the big shots. That's why the pressure mounts on the batters, especially in a T20 game. You say the batters just feeding them with those dots. You cannot get those singles or doubles or those big shots, and then the batter might try to go for the big shot. He might try to break free. That's why the bowler do have a chance. In the meantime, Akib goes to Muntazir, and once again Muntazir is watchful, taps it on the offside to the fielder at backward point, and there is no addition to the total. Third over in progress. No signs of rashness, no signs of those intent from Varmul Victorians, their batters. They have been patient, they have been waiting for those bad balls to come, but you gotta give credit to the bowlers of Sultan Warriors Baramulla. They've been right on the money, bowling according to their field, the bowling according to the plan, and they have completely haven't let the side of Victorians to break free. Next ball pushes that one on the onside, and there is no Muntazir was trying to steal that non-existing single, and his heart could have been in his mouth for a while. Had Asim Bashir hit the strikers, and Muntazir could have been out halfway. He was never in frame, and he was way out of his crease. Even though he had given up, he knew that had Asim Bashir hit the stumps, it could have been curtains for him, but he stays there. He's a lucky man, fortunate for Muntazir that Asim Bashir wasn't able to find the bullseye. In the meantime, they got a single, and 3 overs have been completed. It's 13 without loss. Said Sabahat, run a ball late for him, and Muntazir, as you know, he is he's waiting for the chances, he's waiting for those opportunities to come. In the meantime, it will be Salman to bowl. The fourth over overall is second. First ball, and Muntazir goes down the track, and Salman clean bowls him. And look at the aggression and look at the celebration. It is the big wicket of Muntazir, who has to take a long walk back to the pavilion. On a big day, Muntazir fails with the bat. Down the track he goes, and Salman knocks him over. First one for Sultan Warriors. Well done, Salman. He's got the first breakthrough. He's breaking through. He's got the wicket of big man Boom Boom Muntazir, who is taking a long walk back to the pavilion. He draws the first blood. It's 13 for the loss of 1. Wicket number 1 for Sultan. As I told you, he has been the man for Sultan Warriors Baramulla. Whenever you need to pick up those wickets, it is Sultan who always shows his presence, and this time he has got rid of Muntazir, clean bowling him. 13 for the loss of 1. Muntazir departs cheaply on just 5, and Yawar Bashir at number 3 for Varmul Victorianz. There was a slight technical issue. It has been sorted out now. 14 for the loss of 1. And a good toss to win for Sultan Warriors Baramulla as they invited Varmul Victorianz to bat first, and I could say it has not been the kind of start they would have liked it for. 4th over in progress, 14 for the loss of 1, and Salman has been right on the money. No ball signalled. So Salman has overstepped, he has crossed the line, and it will be a free hit. So Yawar Bashir has got a license to go big on that. You can swing the bat wherever you want. He got a free hit ball coming up. 15 for the loss of 1. I was talking about the start. Varmul Victorianz have got, as I said, not the kind of start they would have liked it for in this game. The 3.2 overs gone. 15 for the loss of 1. Salman coming with a free hit delivery to Yawar, and Yawar goes up and over mid-on. 1 bounce and into the fence for 4. That was a slot ball that was in the slot, and Yawar just covers the line of the delivery, goes across the stumps and lofts the ball away. 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. So that free hit boundary has costed them a boundary, takes them to 19 for the loss of 1. We have got Lun, Burhan, Abbas Farouk and Khan Azu as well. No, they aren't yet out of the tournament, Abbas. They still have 2 or 3 games left. That's a league tournament, even though they have lost both their games. But they still have those slight chances. And appeal of LBW, Asif Lala mentioning that it was bat first, then on to the pad. Otherwise, it could have been trouble for Yawar Bashir as well. And, a good in-swinging delivery to Yawar Bashir, a booming in-swinger, and Yawar somehow gets a bit of bat on that, then onto the pad, and that is what Asif Lala was mentioning. 3.4 overs gone, 19 for the loss of 1. So a little bit of pressure facing the batters. You just need to go big whenever you get a chance. Once again, a good delivery just beats the bat and goes into the gloves of wicket-keeper. That was a perfect line, perfect length to the right-hander onto that 4th stump line. A bit of extra bounce as Yawar Bashir was trying to force it on the offside. Gets beaten completely. and the ball goes into the gloves of wicketkeeper. 1 for 9 for Sultan in his 1.5 overs. Got a final ball coming up. Yawar on 4, Sabahat on 8. And, facing a bit of heat here, Varmul Victorianz. With the final ball, Sultan goes to Yawar Bashir, and he drives nicely down to long off. There is a fielder, a single to get. He will retain the strike. 4 overs gone, and going exactly at 5 runs per over. It's 20 for the loss of 1. चार ओवर्स के बाद वर्मुल विक्टोरियंस का स्कोर 20 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे, कि जिस शुरुआत की उन्हें आज दरकार थी वो शुरुआत उन्हें मिल नहीं पाई. रन्स नहीं आ रहे हैं और मुंतजिर की एक बड़ी विकेट वो गवा चुके हैं. सलमान के खाते में वो विकेट गई और लगातार ओवर रहे हैं. 20 रन 1 विकेट